Hello everyone, today on the channel, it's time for Deck Academy. It's Deck Academy. We're gonna build an IZZET. So we went through Simic, Gruul, and this week is Dragonstorm IZZET. Why? Because why not? And we're gonna put this in, because for some reason we have two of them. And IZZET, it's usually slower. Actually, the Gruul deck was super slow. Let's see what dragons we have in IZZET. This guy is good because he search for sorceries or dragons. This guy is also good. This card is also good. And turtle we're not gonna play. Two of these guys because we used him last week. Two Scions and one of these. And I think that's it for now. Let's look for other dragons. Probably they're gonna be in red. Probably, not sure what blue. Yeah, there's no other blue dragons. There's no other blue dragons. So what do we have? Dracosaur and Terror of the Peaks. Incinerator of the Guilty almost saves us. One Hellkite almost save us. One Drakuseth. One Terror. Niv-Mizzet. Visionary sounds good. And I think we have enough dragons. Okay. Let's look at normal IZZET cards now. Scalding Viper is not a dragon. But we do need something low. We do need something low casting cost. This thing deals damage, right? Let's put some lands in. Okay, time for some damage. Time for some damage spells. Time to do some damage. Damage. Pyrocrazen is uncommon, so keep that in mind. I think we didn't find many things that deal damage, and I think we want to play the counter card too. Oh yeah, trumpeting cardinals are worked well in the previous deck. Okay. We want to play 2-3 steps ahead. And then we want to play Pyroclasm. We have definitely got to take care of decks with small creatures. And then the 3 mana damage spell that kills a creature and exiles the equipment that's attached to it. That seemed to work for us. Oh, there's also a braid. Let's play 2 braids and then 3 of those whatever they are called. We always forget the name. What is it? It deals 5 damage. This thing, Fiery Annihilation. Oh, we only have 2. Okay, we played 2 upgrades. I thought we put 2 upgrades already. Okay, well, this should probably just play 1 Ether Spark. I don't know, I guess we can play 2. It's gonna be a weird deck. Okay, time to go to lands. Time to get us some lands. Come on, come on, come on, come on, lands. Hidden Volcano, Hidden Cataract. And we need some lands that gain us life. Because we have a slow deck again. Why do we get this in there? I don't know. Anything else? Oh, we can get passage. Where is it? Show us the passage. Unstable passage or whatever it's called. Just 1. Fable passage. Just 1 is usually good, I think. Let's pick up a fancy avatar and see what we do. Last week we almost went undefeated. Almost. 3-1. The previous week we also went 3-1 with Simic. So can't say it's been too bad for us in unranked with the decks that we made this mid-range. But again, we haven't really faced too many fast decks. Again, these decks are incredibly slow and mid-range-ish, obviously, because dragons are big and we don't have a lot of small things. At least now we have Viper. Viper is a 2-draw. But we don't have other stuff. And actually the Groot deck ramped, so we kind of work. We have a lot of ramp. This deck does not have ramp. I think we have nothing that makes treasures. So it's going to be difficult, to say the least, to survive. Holy hell. I mean, we're gonna try, but I think without playing something that makes treasures. And of course we play mono red. That's gonna just rip us apart. Next time we can cast this guy. I guess he makes a token. This thing doesn't die to Pyroclasm, so that creates a problem. That creates a problem. Behold this guy. The bad news is he's dead. The good news is we only take 3 damage. No, we'll keep this. No, we need to cast something else that has 2 toughness or less. Otherwise we just kill the Firebrand. And another 3 toughness thing. Okay, so we need like another Pyroclasm. I guess this thing's gonna kill this. Opponents can cast spells during your turn. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill that. Kill this, and then next time we have 5 mana. No Pyroclasm yet. So This thing... This thing board wipe, so if we can top deck another land, we can cast this guy and hope to attack him board wipe. But actually we can't board wipe with just him. So I think we can't. Yeah, we're pretty much dead. Pyrokinesis can't do anything. Just cast Terror of the Pigs and hope it survives. If he doesn't survive. And also we need to top deck like a land next turn. Yeah, he's way too slow. Way too slow for Boros. This thing has menace, so we can't block it. This other thing has menace. This thing is literally annoying. Yeah, where was this? We can actually make a copy. Terror of the Peaks comes in, copies itself, kill this dude, and obviously we can't attack. The next turn they don't have haste, but this thing has menace. Yep, Pyroclasm doesn't work when the opponent is playing like 1/3s. Oh boy, we haven't even seen that card before. 2 mana 1/3. It's literally the bane of our deck. Otherwise we could have survived if we got Pyroclasm out, but I think we have nothing else to board wipe. I mean, we did pretty good considering the situation that we were in. But the 1/3 just totally ruined us. I guess we're not going undefeated with IZZET. The fast decks, aggro decks, just can go... They go under us really quickly. That's the only problem with mid-range dragons. Especially since we don't ramp, we basically have to stall and stall and stall until we get our dragon out, and then hopefully they don't kill it. This thing deals X damage to each creature, but we only have one of these. Another aggro deck. Let's surveil and see what's coming up next. I think we'll take another one of these. Probably pay this tap next turn, and then third turn cast this, and then fourth turn try to board wipe them. Yeah, they just want to ramp into something big. We do have ways of dealing with big stuff. This thing deals 5 damage, this thing can deal 5 damage as well. We got options. I think we don't need to be in a hurry. Next turn we can yield time explosion or something. And basically board wipe if they get something big. Or just draw 2 cards. Come on, come on. Why would they kill it now? Okay, we don't mind ramping. We don't mind ramping at all. Does this thing hit planeswalkers? No, only creatures. Does this thing hit planeswalker? No, we have nothing to hit planeswalkers. That's pretty bad. She's gonna throw a lot of cards. Okay, so we got the worst position ever. If they only cast a creature, anything with her. We can't kill her. We can't. This is, if we kill everything, we give her 4 cards. We give opponent 4 cards. Okay, I think we don't have any choice. This thing also doesn't hit planeswalkers. This is like the worst thing they could have played. Literally, like, I guess we're not winning much with this IZZET deck. If Arena is just gonna find like... Yeah, they don't want to cast anything anymore. We are playing against amazing opponents. Just take our damage and then we can board wipe, but they're gonna draw a lot of cards and we're gonna be kind of tapped out. So that's pretty bad, but there's nothing we can do. If we can draw the thing to bounce her... No, we didn't draw the thing to bounce. Okay, we don't have any other options. We don't have any other options. Discard this and... But this thing bounce. And... this. This board wipes. This thing is gonna bounce her. But they literally fill their hands. Which basically sucks. For us. Hopefully they only cast 1 creature and then we cast this the next turn. And then we bounce her. We bounce her and the creature. But I mean they have 7 cards. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's not okay, but there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Hopefully they don't have removal, but they probably have removal. But again, we've been behind this whole game. They got 6 mana, which is a lot when you have 7 cards in hand. They can cast her again and then basically suck everything. They suck these 2 guys and we have to suck our dragon. Otherwise there's not much point because you can just attack her. They're gonna be tapped out. Just attack her and take her out. Or they could kill our dragon and attack. Yeah, that's another option. But then they can cast her for this turn. We do get an extra land, which means we could cast Terror of the Peaks and still have 3 mana for something else. Hopefully they don't cast. Of course they're gonna cast something. Okay, yeah, this is probably the best. This only deals 4 damage. Yeah, we have to cast Terror of the Peaks and hope that Terror of the Peaks survives. Take this thing out. This thing can also deal 2 damage. So kill the zombie token too. Just in case. Actually, Terror of the Peaks can survive. I have to block this. He has trample. Well, if they kill Terror of the Peaks, we're basically dead. And of course opponent has 3 Assassin's Trophies in a row. Okay, so it's basically game over. Yeah, okay, well we can't do much if they're gonna just have 3 Assassin's Trophies in a row, basically 3 turns in a row. We can only cast like one thing at a time. No, we didn't have fun because we entered the no winning mode where opponent basically has whatever they need to have at any point in time. Okay, let's try one more game and then maybe we have to add some ramp, but I don't know what ramp we have besides treasure. Besides making treasure. What ramp do we have? Something that makes treasure. Maybe take the Ether Spark out, because like literally it doesn't do anything for this deck. We are too slow. Way too slow. Them casting Liliana there was just really bad, because when we board wiped them, they got to draw 5 cards. And you basically can't come back from that when you give your opponent 5 cards for free, even if you board wipe them. It's not something you want to be doing. Cast this and then play an island and hold up the counter. Okay, Primate is not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold up the counter to slow them down. Wait, why did we not counter this? The hell are we thinking? We're thinking something. I don't know what, but we're thinking something. No, we can't even counter. Okay. Well, there's not much we can do. We screwed up by not countering that thing. Just to get the Dracosaur out and hope they don't have a removal. But they have 4 mana in white and black. So they probably have a removal spell. That's not a removal spell. This is a removal spell. Yeah, that's pretty much game over. Okay, let's go change the deck. I mean, we really had like, we're way too slow, and like we have 3 Pyroclasm, and for some reason, as usual, against the decks that have like creatures that we can Pyroclasm, we don't draw the Pyroclasm. And against the deck that had the 1/3s that we couldn't Pyroclasm, we drew the Pyroclasm. So anyway, this is not gonna work. We have to take out the Ether Spark. It doesn't do anything. We need something. Come on, leave. We need something that makes treasure. We need something that makes treasure. Like ASAP. To survive. Oh, breaches. Breaches actually can survive. So we also didn't draw Scalding Viper. Okay, Scalding Viper is gonna get out of here. And okay. We also didn't draw Scalding Viper. Okay, let's try to get our win somewhere. Let's try to get it done. I guess we got too excited about playing IZZET dragons. Dragons need ramp, so Gruul obviously work because he can ramp. What are we facing now? What are we facing now? Just kill this, I guess. Got nothing else to do. And we also have fire annihilation in case they got something bigger. Which is mono white control. Why are they like not casting anything? They have too many high casting cost stuff in their hands? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just attack and hold up fire annihilation. And then next time maybe cast Trumpeting Carnosaur. And then maybe... Okay, they got 4 mana now. Cast something. Solemn Simulacrum. This is the best you can do. Okay, draw your card and give you a land. So we are good to go Trumpeting Carnosaur next turn, and hopefully they don't have a Wrath of God or a Board Wipe. If they do, we're gonna cry. Looks like it's mono white, so they might not have it, but if they do, we're gonna cry. Oh, no. Not discard. We wanna hardcast him. Sure. Boom. Yeah, play him too. And I hope hope they don't have a Board Wipe. If they have a Board Wipe, it's game over. And of course they have a Board Wipe, because why would they not have a Board Wipe? I think we're gonna take this because you can just throw 2 cards. What the hell is this mono white control? Okay, let's just throw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards, no. Why do you want to discard 2 cards? This guy can ramp. There's nothing else that she wants to do better than ramp. And smack the opponent in the face. What the hell did they make? Treasure token. Okay. Ugin. What the hell does he do? Lucky for us, this thing has haste. Okay. Well, at 4 mana, what do we do with 4 mana? We do nothing. So we're not gonna bargain him. He's gonna deal 1 damage to him. It's mono white control, and then he's gonna go down to 1. No, go down to 3. Wait, what? Okay, so we can't win because there's no way for us to just kill this on their turn. we basically had to counter that. I mean, this was a good play, but unfortunately it's gonna be down to 1. He's still not dead. And we don't have any burn that affects him. Pyroclasm doesn't affect him. I guess we have this. We have this. I guess we could have made a copy of this and attack with 2 of them, and then we could have killed him. Okay, yeah, it's game over. Okay. Let's try to do one more game, and then if we can't win, then I guess we are in the no winning zone. Or no winning day. There's no point in trying any more games. You know, before we went almost undefeated. We went like 3-1. You can go like 3-1 or 4-1. And then some days you just can't win even one game. We can't win even one game. Like, we just get paired up with decks which are too fast, or this one wasn't too fast, it's too slow, but literally they cast a one guy that we can't target. We don't have any spells. We had the counter, but we were tapped out when they cast him because we didn't know what to expect. And he just board wipe, and then he cast, and then he sits on an empty board, and he basically controls the game. We took out the bounce. We took out the viper that bounces, so play one more game, and if we can't get a win, then we can't get a win. It is what it is, as you know. Yeah, of course, opponent has first an authority of the council, which we literally can't do anything about. We literally can't do anything about. Kill this guy. Next time we can cast Bonehoard Dracosaur. Or we can maximum this thing, but they have enchantment removal. But if they don't, we get to start. Okay, we get extra cards. Okay. But that doesn't help us, so might as well get some card draw. It would be nice if we actually had Pyroclasm here. But what's the chances of us throwing Pyroclasm? Basically 0. So we're just gonna do this. That's gonna board wipe them. After we lose a lot of life. And of course we do the Pyroclasm after we had to do all that stuff. Because it's arena, like you literally don't get to draw whatever you need to draw. Okay, well. Well. Cast this dude. Blue? Sure. Sure. Better heist something good. Well, hopefully don't heist something good, but we don't have any options. They're probably gonna get something big. Oh boy. We got options now. We got options, ladies and gentlemen. Kill this dude. And I think we might as well just upgrade, since we're at it, upgrade this dude as well. And they basically need a board wipe. Do they have a board wipe? Do they or do they not have a board wipe? No. Interesting, they didn't take the Dracosaur. Yeah. This this is where Pyroclasm comes in clutch. And we won. We managed to get one win. Okay, let's play one more, see if we can get a second win. This is where Pyroclasm comes in clutch. Let's see what we face next. It could be anything, but who knows? We get to go first again. We get to go first. What do we face now? Don't know. The hell is this Golgari? Golgari is a new one. This guy's not a dragon. It's a Dragonologist. Let's get this down. Don't even know what this does. Don't think they wanna play. I don't think they wanna block. Okay. They did block. I was gonna say I could be wrong. I don't think they wanna murder. Why you murder him? Okay, this looks like a slow game versus a slow game. If we don't draw lands, it's gonna be a super slow game. Probably should have picked up Pyroclasm there, but I mean, it is what it is. If we don't draw lands, it's not gonna matter much. Yep. Looks like we are almost DD. We do have 2 fire annihilations. Collective evidence 4. We have 4. Yeah, okay, we can actually kill this thing. we can actually kill this thing. Since there's no way for us to get our cards back from the game. I guess we can draw 4 cards with this next turn. If they don't cast another one of these aggro-ish guys. This deck just has no, just doesn't want to. Does not want to just stop with the aggroness. We got 1 more mana. We need to top the 1 more mana to cast something big. Okay, finally something slow. I guess we can heal time explosion and board wipe. Do you want to keep this or do you want to keep this? Yeah, let's just board wipe. And then next time we can cast this dude. He doesn't have hits, but he can collect evidence and then he board wipes too. But this guy just got no chill. This opponent just got no chill. Okay, in that case, let's drop this guy down because we might actually get a Pyroclasm or Moras or something big. He's also good. He is also good. Decent blocker. Okay, now we are in business. Let's play whatever's on top. Do we play a land? No. Wow, they really don't want to block. Okay, well, you have to deal with him. And with her. Now what? How now, brown cow? Is it possible we could get a second win? Depends how much removal. I don't think they have 5 mana. I don't think they have board wipes in this deck. Doesn't look like a deck that will run board wipes, so they either just try to do something. Sure. I think we're still doing a lot better in this. Yeah, it's basically game over. They're not coming back from this. Okay, we finally won 2 games in a row after getting crushed until now. Let's see if we can get a 3rd win. Let's see if we can get a 3rd win. That would be incredibly useful if we could get a 3rd win. Incredibly useful. But we are not going to hold our breath. This does not look good at all. Okay, this looks like really bad, but we're gonna keep this and hope to top deck a mountain or red mana. but it's obviously really bad. Let's play this first. We're gonna accept this. It looks like we're not getting. If we don't deck a mountain, we're just gonna concede and try to get a third win somewhere else. Come on, mountain. Yeah, that's a concession right there. I mean, from the beginning when we got 2 red and then no blue, and then we mulligan to 2 blue and no red, you pretty much know it's automatic loss. Let's play one more game. Let's push one more game and see if we can get a third win. If not, we'll call it quits. Like, it's obviously not our day to shine. We managed to get those 2 wins back to back after losing like 4 games. The deck is obviously okay if he doesn't deal with Hyper Aggro deck, or he needs to draw the Pyroclasm or the other 4 mana board. But you know, that's asking a lot. However, it is IZZET and it is fun and it is dragons, so we had to do it. Oh, now we go first and we got one of each color, not one of each cards, but whatever. Pass the turn. Is this gonna be an aggro deck or what is it gonna be? It's one of those decks. Okay, well, just he's DD. We can't even counter, we're just gonna have to hold up Fiery Annihilation. We need one more blue. Return Triumphant. Yeah, he's not gonna be triumphant for long. I don't know what that thing does, but it's gone. Okay, well, we still don't have a counter. I guess we could draw 2 cards. We can't counter it, so we're just gonna draw. And hopefully we draw Pyroclasm. Like, that's the whole thing that it's not a Pyroclasm. That is not a Pyroclasm. I guess we could kill it with this. Let's see what happens. Not like we have many options. If they play a counter, they should counter it. Okay, that's also not that bad. I mean, we got them to not do anything with it. And they get to waste 2 mana on their turn to cast it again. So he kind of buys us some time. Okay. We don't have another removal, but it does buy us some time. Should we hold up this? No, they can get their thing. Let's just start to draw cards. Let's just start to draw cards like a mofo. Sure. Ooh, Pyroclasm backed by a counterspell sounds good. It doesn't kill this thing, but we don't care that much about this thing. It kills this, which is the important part. Unsummon. Well, guess what? Guess what? You're not unsummoning anything. It's gonna die. You get to keep your 1/3. And that's all you get to keep. Stop unsummoning stuff. Emporium top 30 scheme back again. So first he's gonna go bye-bye. And we're gonna pass the time. We can catch this guy and block and then he becomes an enchantment. And then we have 5 and 1. How many of these guys do they have? Oh, they just seek something. Okay. Okay, sure. Interesting. Let's just block it, dies, cast Terror of the Peaks, then cast this. Yeah, this thing needs a scale. Cast this thing, take out the Hungerback Walker. Make a token. This thing doesn't attack. And now they have to deal with the active Terror of the Peaks. And we have 9 mana for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not even close to 9. What is this? Okay. That's fine. They can't do anything. If we get one tap with Terror of the Peaks on the board, it's a very fine time to be alive, as they say. If we get one tap with Terror of the Peaks on the board. Ooh, what is sweet, sweet, sweet. But we're gonna leave it to Pyroclasm and then cast this guy next time, just for fun. Or we can just Pyroclasm now. Yeah, we draw a card from this, and end of turn we draw another card, so unless they have a board wave next time, they're pretty much done. And there you have it, a third win. After we worked so hard, we managed to get a third win with IZZET. So thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more MTG content videos.